What's up, what's good, what's happening? I thought it was only right to start it that way because we're doing part 2 of Left Hand Layup today. Let me hear a round of applause. And saying part 2 low-key indicates that it's the part after what I did the first time, but in all honesty, it's like a prequel. This is the game before the game I did last time. There's not really much lore for this game. You don't really gotta know a lot. Young Mo was not playing in this one. This was before they picked him up. And this is the first preliminary round game, and the last video I did was the second. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it, B. Before the game starts, they're taking in the sights and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's their first game, so I completely understand. But when they get into a layup line, I could not believe my eyes. They threw a oop off the backboard, and I'm thinking, who the hell gonna catch this? And to my surprise, Fat Bro running up. And I know damn well he not catching that. No way in hell. Just a little bit after this, we see Young Mo and his little brother walking to the court. And as Young Mo is walking by, a ball rolls and hits his foot. And usually that wouldn't mean anything. It's a basketball court. A ball might come your way, bro. But when the guy comes to collect the ball, he recognizes Young Mo. What's up, Young Mo? Long time no see, former teammate. I hope you're doing well. After greeting Young Mo, he stuck his hand out for a handshake, but Young Mo wanted absolutely nothing to do with him for some reason. Bro really thinks I mess with him. I'ma just leave his ass hanging. Maybe next time, little bro. Come on, Ref Tech! He just threw a ball at an audience member. After he threw the ball, he spoke up and said this. Dab me up next time, bitch. I ain't never liked your ass. I was just trying to play nice. Young Mo decides to be the bigger man and just walks away. But that irked bro even more. Hey, bitch! Cut that shit out. And who the f are you? I don't know what this dude's problem is, but he just kept going. He got even more personal. You too scared to talk to me? You too scared to play basketball? You a bitch! Huh? What'd you just call my nigga? Fuck him! Bro, I want y'all to realize all this is happening with no ref getting involved. Only when they start grabbing and pushing does the ref finally decide, okay, now let me step in and give these niggas a tech. After all that drama, the game finally starts, and Tall Bum barely gets the tip-off. In the last video, we barely got to see Chunky hoop. It was low-key a Young Mo and a Whitey kind of, game. They were doing their thing. But remember, Young Mo's not on the team yet, so this is Chunky's time to shine. Chunky got the ball up top, and then he crosses his defender, then just takes it up the court. As soon as he passes half court, he dodged Duan, and he dodged the ball to Ego, as you guys were saying in the comments, bro. That shit had me weak. He goes up with it and makes it look like the hardest thing ever. I'll cut him some slack, though, because a bucket still is a bucket. And because of their early tech, Whitey's coach decides to bench him for the beginning of the game, which is very reasonable. Let him cool his head off. The class president decides to show up to this game and watch. And when Chunky noticed, he knew it was time to lock in. He's on defense, and then he instantly gets a steal. He recovers it quickly, and then he decides to slow the game down. Wait for his teammates to get there. I want y'all to watch this play closely. He passes the ball off, then runs in the direction of the pass to collect the ball again. And without hesitation, he jumps into his shot. And I thought he was gonna be missing like Polly, bro. But boy, was I wrong. Okay then, Chunky. I know he had that in his bag. It's probably that Jordan Poole effect. You know what we gonna call that shit? A Chunky effect. Chuan, the guy that was arguing with Whitey, gives his coach a nod. And this coach is known to be the most strict coach ever. He's the type of coach to not care how y'all win, just make sure y'all win. He brings the ball up, and number 2 is somebody that you really don't even need to know for real. He's probably gonna get replaced down the line. And now I'm realizing I gotta give Chuan a nickname, because every time I say he, I mean he, not he. And when I say he, I mean he, not he. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna call him He-Man. Simple, easy, good. He-Man uses a screen and then crosses Duan. And when he gets to the paint, he goes straight up with Tall Bum. And I know Tall Bum is ass, but at the end of the day, he's still really tall. But He-Man uses his left hand to create an opening for himself and then finishes cleanly off the glass. Now it's Jinbei's turn on offense, and the other team started a different defensive tactic. They started doing a full court press, and no matter what Chunky tried, he couldn't get up the court. And the best plan he had was just to chuck it down the court, just for He-Man to steal that bitch and then get an easy fast break bucket. They kept going with the full court press, and this was really making Chunky tired, bro. He couldn't handle it. Whenever he passed it, it just got stolen and it resulted in another bucket. And Whitey's on the bench noticing Chunky's getting really tired, so he starts begging his coach to put him in. And He-Man overhears this and says, "You want to talk crazy to me but can't even get in? I should have known you was ass. All bark, no bite. All gear, no game. I gotta get in the game and bust this nigga ass. They just call me barbecue chicken." After this, Whitey had to go to the bathroom to cool off. He couldn't handle it. He-Man was just getting in his head. And on his way out of the bathroom, he runs into Young Mo. They had a little heartfelt conversation, and then Whitey said that he has to join the team. And we all know he ended up joining, so you know, that's kind of cool. Back on the court, Jinbei's trying to figure out a way to destroy this full court press, because it's really killing them. Chunky comes up with an idea though. Basically, all he's gonna do is the same thing he was originally doing, but this time when he chucks it, he's gonna throw it towards tall bum, because like he's really tall and nobody can really cover him. And then he's gonna run down the court, collect the ball again, pass it off again, and then collect it once more. And this tiki-taka kind of basketball finally worked. They finally got past half court. And the only thing going through his head right now is give it to LeBron. Chunky launches the ball, and then Duan rises up to catch it. Look at how high this nigga got. He almost cleared He-Man off of vert, and he's not just athletic. When he lands, he starts bodying He-Man. Then he fakes like he's gonna do it again and hits He-Man with the nastiest spin move. And that's not even the best part. He gets to the paint and posters someone. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he should just get the ball and everybody else should get out the way. Because the very next play, Chunky wanted to do it all himself, and then he got locked up. And instead of passing it because he got locked up, he threw up the most BS shot I've ever seen. And that shot just led to a turnover fast break bucket. And look how He-Man did that finger roll, bro. Oh, that bitch sexy. And the one reason I fuck with He-Man, bro, he gon' always talk that shit, bro. He don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah, you can't guard me.
It's the second quarter. Whitey finally gets in. Look at how fast this game changes. The first play they have Tall Bum inbounding the ball. And Tall Bum realizes he can see over these short. Obviously, Whitey and Chunky confuse the defense, and then the defense stay on Chunky, which makes no sense, and it just leaves Whitey wide open. But one defender stepped up, and that was not enough. Watch what Whitey does to this guy. He hits him with a behind the back crossover, and then when he gets to the paint, he hit dude with a Euro step, and then clean ass finish off the backboard. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that boy's so tough. The next offensive possession, Chunky gets double teamed, so he throws up some bullshit again. But with Whitey's speed, a bullshit pass can turn into a dot. Was it a dot? Hell no. But Whitey was fast enough to collect it before the other team got it, and you already know he scored that fast break easy. Ain't no way Whitey gonna be the one to blow a easy wide open layup. He got that in the bag. And after he scored that, he walked up to He-Man and decided to talk his shit. Damn, they should have kept me on the bench. At least then you would have had a chance. You could even buy yourself a bucket, bro. You just all talk. And you know this got on his nerves because he turned around to watch Whitey walk away. After Whitey came on and changed the game, He-Man and his team decided to drop the full court press. But whatever defense you use, that don't matter to Whitey. He gonna find a way to get his bucket. Chunky got the ball up top, and then he sees Whitey and hands it off. And then Whitey just goes to work. He starts off with a mean jab step. Then he rushes the paint. A defender pops up, and then he gets hit with an in and out crossover spin. Look at this. And then when he went up for the layup, He-Man popped up. But Whitey's IQ was on a different level. Look at what he did. He sees LeDuan James on the cut and dots him. And Duan rises up, putting his nuts on He-Man's chin. He put bro on his ass right after that too. This shit had He-Man so pressed, he decided he wanted to start cheating. He rushed at Whitey trying to body him, but he placed his foot right behind Whitey's trying to make him fall. And as soon as he went for his shot, LeDuan fucking James sent that shit flying. But the lowlife He-Man is, he decides to clog up his landing space. LeDuan James has rolled his ankle. And only real hoopers know the pain of an actually bad sprain, bro. That shit is terrible. And the worst part about it is when you get a bad sprain and you don't want anybody touching it. All these wannabe doctors want to come out the cut. Oh, tighten the shoe, walk around. Bitch, I can't feel my ankle. Anyways, Whitey notices He-Man did that shit on purpose, and that sent him over the edge. LeDuan James is out for a couple games. His ankle sprain was pretty bad, and he's a very big loss to the team, I can't lie. But Whitey is fired up. Jinbei's in a huddle, and the coach finally decides to draw up a play. Bro looks like he's putting his heart and soul into this. But when they finally see what he was drawing up, it's a Darvin Ham play, bro. What does this shit even mean? He didn't even try to explain it either. He just sent them back to the court. And because of He-Man's shenanigans, the strict coach decides to just bench him for a little. Whitey is in flow state right now. He easily gets the steal.
Maybe you're just fucking ass.
Whitey just takes the ball and gets an easy fast break bucket. But this is just the beginning of his takeover, bro. The next offensive play, he made these dudes look like babies.
Oh shit!
After Whitey put belt to ass, he seen He-Man on the bench and had to talk his shit.
Racks, nigga. I'm really richer. I'm better than you. Yes, yes.
Lucky bastard.
Whitey coming on was the best thing that could have ever happened. The run they just went on got them the lead for the first time in the game. And the strict coach lost his marbles, bro. All y'all niggas sorry. How y'all letting this white-haired wannabe nigga do this? This nigga not Gojo. He not Kakashi either. Y'all just bums. Damn. Tech for the tweaker. Yo ass better calm down. After everybody cooled off, the game restarted and Hee-Chuan got put in. And straight off the jump, he started playing aggressive. He ran through Whitey getting the easy bucket. And it's not just him. His whole team started playing dirty and like aggressive. And the worst part is the ref is seeing none of this shit. And when the ref did call something, it was the complete wrong call. After Jinbei lost the lead, they called a timeout to start planning something. And from the last play call, I have absolutely no faith in Darvin Ham, bro. Who hired this nigga? This ain't no damn play. The team didn't even try to decipher his bullshit. They just went back to the court. And while they're playing the game, Chunky accidentally deciphers the coach's play. He tries to go by a defender but trips himself and falls. But the referee says the defender pushed Chunky. And that's when Chunky realized he gotta fight fire with fire. So from then on, every time Chunky got fouled, he flopped. And I don't know how the ref awarded this. He kinda did the most. Eventually the team started seeing what Chunky was doing. And even Tall Bum decided to start flopping. So when He-Man realized they found a way around the fouls, he just got even more pressed. So now the only way to win is to hoop, my nigga. So Hee-Chuan and Whitey just start going at it like an ISO battle. He-Man started it off by blowing right by Whitey. And then he hit him with a clean snatch back, getting an open shot for the midi. Whitey tried to hustle back on defense, but he was a little too slow. And He-Man just sparked this shit in his mouth. And I'ma give He-Man his credit. I don't know why he didn't do this from the jump, bro. Just hoop and you might have a chance. Like, I think he did way too much. If he just stuck to the basics, it would have been a way better chance. Now it's Whitey's turn to ISO. And I love watching Whitey hoop, bro. He got handles. The way he plays low-key remind me of Kyrie, bro. And Kyrie my favorite player, so that's probably why I like it so much. Anyways, Whitey rushes left and then hits He-Man with a sham god. Look at how He-Man looks, bro. He's lost. He-Man gets back on D. Then Whitey stops and hits him with a spin move. And look, he's lost again. Now Whitey's rushing to the basket for a layup, but He-Man's back on defense. I gotta respect it. He may be a no good cheater, but I can't deny the fact that he's a hustler. Look at how much effort he put into trying to stop Whitey from making a layup. You can't do nothing but respect it. Look how tired he is. I know his coach told him putting your hands on your knees don't help, but he is that tired, bro. He can't keep his body up. But as soon as I gave this guy my respect, he lost it right away. Because the very next play, he threw an elbow at Whitey, but Whitey got back on defense immediately. Look at his stance, he's locked in. He-Man tries to drive past Whitey, but Whitey's on his side to the very end. He does it behind the back to stop on a dot, and then starts to hit him with a euro. But on the way back, he elbows him, knocking him straight to the floor, and then he acts like he didn't foul him and just goes for the layup. And the craziest part is, the ref didn't call the foul, but Whitey got right back up. He took it like a champ. All he wanted to do was retaliate on the court. And that made Darvin Ham look so proud. And I understand why. Look how fast he grew. Words almost made these two fight. And when it started getting physical, Whitey did not get phased once. He just kept his cool. But Whitey getting fouled like that turned the whole team up. It starts off with Whitey just toying with He-Man, bro. He-Man can't guard this guy. They gotta double team him. Look how easy he got past him. And then he hit this nigga with an up and under layup, giving Jinbei their lead once again. Even on defense, Jinbei is doing their thing, which is just leading to easy fast break layups. They are in flow state right now. Straight up just cruising. Even Tall Bum is getting his way, bro. He filling his lanes correctly finally. Bro, the lead just keeps growing. And don't worry, Chunky gets his parts too. Whitey dots him open on the 3 and Chunky makes sure he makes that. Look at the follow through, he's confident. Whitey getting fouled turned his team into a super team, bro. Absolutely unstoppable. The game is slipping away from He-Man and his team quickly. They are now down by 10 with a minute left in the last quarter. But He-Man is still giving it his all, not realizing the game is basically over. He tries to hit a midi on Tall Bum, but he misses. And the last 5 seconds on the clock are running out. And He-Man dives for it, trying to save it. And when he saves it, nah, I'm just kidding, that nigga failed. And Jinbei won the game by like 12, so even if he saved that and made a basket there, you'd still be down by like 9 or 8, bro. Like, that's bullshit. He trying to get sympathy points. I tried to give it to you earlier, and you betrayed my trust, bro. I don't fuck with you no more. Anyways, that's all for this video, which should have been out a lot earlier, but oh my god, I accidentally deleted like, I want to say 45-50% of my shit, bro. That really ruined my mood, I ain't gonna lie. But we move, it is what it is. And we're so close to 20K, bro. And the way y'all been moving, I might as well thank y'all right now, because I already know we're gonna hit it. Actually, let me just thank y'all for everything, bro. My whole goal was 10K in 1 year. And now we're about to double that in half the time? That's disgusting. You guys are crazy. And the love y'all been showing on my videos? Absolutely nuts, bro. Saying thank you or saying that I appreciate you really isn't enough. All I can do is go as hard as y'all been going. And I'm not promising anything, because every time I promise something, shit go wrong. I'm just saying, be on the lookout. I got a lot of ideas, but it's hard to choose what to do, you know what I'm saying? So I might post a poll later on so you guys can decide for me. Anyways, thank y'all so much for everything. I hope y'all have a good one. I hope y'all enjoy your day. And I'm just gonna see y'all next video, man. See, now would be a good time for like an outro. I'm kind of slacking. Maybe I should just sing for y'all.
No, God!